Hello everybody, what's up? Welcome to another installment of appabend streams. Wow, it's been a while since my last stream. It's because lots of bad things happening with the internet, and it's freaking painful last couple of days. I was about to stream this approximately like yesterday. No, not yesterday, but 2 or 3 days ago. I was about to stream, but internet was down. I had a problem with the router. Hopefully now it's fixed, but last time I checked it's fixed. Unfortunately, YouTube says that the stream status is bad, which means that there are going to be lots of buffering, lots of issues, and we're just gonna need to deal with it as we get along. So anyway, how are you guys doing? What's up? Welcome to the stream. We're gonna be discussing a lot of stuff, especially what is promised on the stream. Also alongside a couple of memes and interesting happenings in the past couple of days. Let's see here. I'm gonna open up these two. Right, before we actually get to the topic, I do want to give a little bit of 15-minute leeway for people to actually come in and join in before we actually get to the topic. So, hi guys, how are you guys doing? Let's see here. Is it me, or are they seriously trying to make the new God of War wanna be Last of Us or Horizon Zero Dawn? We'll get to that. How many people are gonna listen to this whole while doing something else? I'm gonna play Hyrule Warriors. Man, I've been playing lots of games while listening to other people's streams. It's been daily. My daily fix for the stream is Andy Worski. He's been doing delicious streams after streams, and I just listen to it while doing something else, and I never actually pay attention to it. I just listen to whatever they're saying just to have something in the background so that it doesn't feel lonely around here. I really need to get out more. Jogging. Jesus Christ, I always promise jogging, but I never actually tried that. I really need to get to. Sup? What did I lose? You didn't lose anything. Why are bots optional? Well, the thing is, I love that when I put the thumbnail on, and some people said, well, optional bosses happen all the freaking time. I know, it happened. It happened in this game, for God's sake. And that doesn't mean that it's not good for God of War. That's what I'm saying. God of War is all about the boss battle. It's all about the spectacle, fighting, the spectacle fighting sorts of nature to it. But making the bosses optional and then not have the feature to jump, it's like these two things, like, one implies that you want the game to have a little bit more freedom, a little bit more option for the players to do stuff, and the other restrains the player. And some people said that, well, the jump button, let's be honest, the jump button in God of War is not meant to be a platformer, and I agree. It's just that in God of War there are a couple of combos that require you to jump, and that gives a lot more freedom to it, and a lot more options for you to use. And for God's sake, it's rare for me to find a a hack and slash game in which you can't jump. Last name, I think it was Hellblade, is the one that doesn't jump. I can't remember though. It's been a while since I played that game. But still, what else? Well, I got to the beginning and it's 1 a.m. Love your content, man. Thank you so much. Have you ever played any of the Toho Project games? No, but I've seen my friend played it a lot, and he's freaking insane. He is godlike. He is unbelievable. He should be on a pro. He should be on the pros right now. Like he's very good at video games. He's good at fighting games recently. The Blaze Blue, particularly. I asked him about my opinion, his opinion on Dragon Ball Fighter Z, especially when he's really damn good at Blaze Blue. Not sure though about Fighter Z because he hasn't played it yet. I asked him to play. Let's see. How's it going? It's not doing well for me. Oh, stream resolution is good now. So, so stream status, no, not resolution, variable resolution. The stream status is good, which is nice. What are we talking about today? We're gonna talk about lots of things. The most important one here being God of War. Because I love God of War. I really love God of War, but I only played the second one. My brother played all three. With the all three Chain of Olympus. He hasn't played Ascension yet, but he loved. I loved the second one. It is a really good game. It is an excellent hack and slash game. Very satisfying. Very visual. Very. It's just very satisfying to play as Kratos, just destroying gods, destroying monsters everywhere. It feels great. And then the first God of War. The third God of War. If I have to go over my brother's opinions on this, my brother said first God of War was good. Second one improves it slightly. It's good, but the story was not as good because it ends at a cliffhanger and continues on the third. And the third one was meh. At least that's what his opinion is. The third one, it's because he felt that the story in the second, the first story was really good. It's very self-contained. Like Kratos ends up eventually becoming the God of War eventually. But then the second and the third, it just drags on. It's basically what people's opinions of the Pirates of the Caribbean movies. Like the first one is very self-contained, very fun sorts of hack and slash. And then you have the second that drags it on a little bit. Then you have the third that drags it on even more. Anyway. I stopped watching Twitch so I could watch YouTube. Better make it worth it. What are you watching on Twitch? I've had to get a new show. People on Twitch that I need to watch though. So are the God of War optional bosses like Dark Souls optional, or we need more casuals and lower the difficulty optional? I don't know. From what it looks like, God of War is going to do what Hellblade does, as in make it a lot more narrative driven, narrative focused. So if you want to make it narrative focused and then have the boss fight optional, that implies that they're not gonna be any of these sorts of choices. They're not gonna be any side quests or anything like that. There won't be any sorts of optional boss fight. It goes in the narrative structure. Was it the first God of War doesn't, the God of War series doesn't have optional boss fights, so it's kind of surprising that they have it here, as far as I know. Also, I don't know if you have played Doki Doki Literature Club yet, but if you have, what are your thoughts on it? Man, if you see what's in there. Yeah, I have played Doki Doki Literature Club, and man, you should have subscribed to me when you were in October or November. I shilled that game relentlessly because it's a game that everybody should experience. Everybody has different experiences though. My brother think the game's not scary, it's just sad. It's depressing, which is correct. Endless 6-hour super chat streams by Worski. Nah, you're referring to Tonka's stream. That's the different. Andy Worski. The reason why I can't get into Tonka's stream is because he starts off at 11 in the freaking night for me. So I can't watch his stream even though I really want to. And that's the time where I fucking sleep. I need some sleep, guys. And I'm not a insomniac. I sleep. I have a very good sleep schedule, which is why I wake up in the morning out of nowhere. And then Tonka started off his streams at 11 p.m. But Andy Worski started his stream at 6 a.m. in the morning, or say 6 to 8 a.m. in the morning for me. So I can enjoy his stream a lot better. Anyway. Hello from California. Optional boss is okay as long as it's done right. Yeah. Xenoblade Chronicles 2 represent. I should buy a Xenoblade Chronicles 2 poster because I fucking love that game. That game is so good. That game is really, really good. I am shocked that it is as good as everybody. It is pretty damn good. I'm shocked that it didn't get as much recognition. And there are things that there are things that I really hate about the game though. It's not perfect, but for what presented it, for what the game presents, it's pretty freaking good. Highly recommend you to play it. And if you want to get a Switch, these two games will cost you a lot of your life. These two games, I've been playing these two for hours now, and it's relentless how many times these two games just wasted on me, and it's definitely worth it, especially when you play it in portable, when you try to do other stuff, because I certainly go out, and when I was waiting, we gotta get my motorcycle washed out or something like that, or maybe waiting at a very long cashier, or maybe just waiting in general, just play my Switch, play some Xenoblade or Zelda. It's freaking good. Yeah. Anyway, what else? I'm more worried about the gameplay being shit than bosses being optional. No jumping is bad unless you are Bionic Commando. Yeah. Have you ever watched the Dragon Ball series? I only watched the original, like the OG Dragon Ball, not Dragon Ball Z, because Dragon Ball Z was aired. Dragon Ball Z was aired a lot in the 90s and the 2000s. But the OG Dragon Ball was aired when I was in elementary school. So I watched the OG Dragon Ball Z, but even then, not by much. It's to the point where I can't distinguish the characters. I don't really know the characters much. And when people tell me the theme song of Dragon Ball Z, I don't really know. I don't have memories of the Dragon Ball Z theme song. But the OG Dragon Ball, I do have memories of it. The theme is pretty good. What else? Fighter Z isn't pronounced that way. Fighters, it's Fighter Z. Like, you pronounce Dragon Ball Z as Dragon Ball Z. How you pronounce Dragon Ball Fighters? That sounds awkward. I know it's if it's not right, it just sounds stupid. Anyway, what kind of game genre is your favorite? That I play all games. I play all game genres. Throw it at me. There are some that are my least favorite. I'm not particularly fond of grand strategy games or real-time strategy or turn-based strategy sorts of games, with the exception of Civilization. And I'm not too fond of JRPGs in general. Like I tried to get into, for example, Tales of Symphonia. I just couldn't really get into it for some reason. Not sure why, but I used to really love Legendia. I want that to be ported in PC. Anyway, what else? Let's see. Your hat looks cool. Well, thank you. Man, I remember playing God of War 2 back in the day at my cousin's place. Ooh. I didn't like God of War when I was a little boy, but I was a huge Greek Roman mythology and I felt that the game was disrespectful. Oh, alright. Is it as disrespectful as Kid Icarus, though? Anyway. I have no issue if it's optional. Well, nobody... it's not the issue isn't that it's optional. The issue that it's God of War. I'm not sure if it's God of War. They don't usually have optional boss fight. If you were to have one weapon or power from any God of War game, what would it be? I don't know. I wouldn't get any of the powers, to be honest, because most of them are used to kill people, and I'm not a fan of killing people. I want to play Shadows of the Dam. I want to stroke Garcia's big boner. Oh man, that is such an amazing moment in Shadows of the Dam. But it is indeed a very it is the more grounded suit of 5.1 games. The rest are very wacky sorts of Killer 7 sorts of vibe. Shadows of the Dam, somebody need to port that on a PC because it's such a good game. It's short. It is easy, but it's pretty damn good. It's very enjoyable. You start at 2 a.m. for me and I'm still watching. Jesus Christ. Stopping making excuses here. It's 1 a.m. here. I'm gonna stay until 6 a.m. No spoiler. Oh, no, Mong. I won't give you any spoiler. Don't worry. Mifra or Pyra? That's a very difficult question. Actually, both are good. So begins the god of cold casual shite. No spoilers, don't worry. Planning on getting Doom, Skyrim, or ARMS on the Switch? Not for Doom, not for ARMS, not for Skyrim, indeed. Doom and Skyrim, I enjoyed them more when I'm on a PC. Especially Skyrim, because there are tons of mods in there. ARMS, not so much. Do you think that you get the Knuckles will get reincarnated again? Probably. Have you ever played a Fire Emblem game? I've only briefly played Fire Emblem Awakening in my friend's Nintendo 3DS. That's it. Your thoughts on Rance X? What is that? Please come to Brazil? Have you played Subnautica? No, I'm not interested. I hate games that have aquatic enemies. Because a lot of the times, 90% of the times, you can't fight back, so you're just gonna have fish gobble up at you. It just feels weird. Like you're gonna have when you're swimming and everything like that, then you have a fish right in the backside, and just like. Do you think Santa Monica scaled the bosses down in this game? I'm not sure. We'll see. My brother played Doki Doki before me, and after it, he made me play the whole thing. I had to play it over the course of 2 days. Sayori is the point. I stopped the first time. I feel so late on the video news. How do you keep up? I don't know. Just go to Twitter, fam. I know it's not your taste, but what is your opinion on Sword Art Online? It's much better if another anime mocks fun of it instead of the OG. Because Sword Art Online plays the whole going into virtual reality world completely straight. I want anime that makes fun of it or takes it into a new direction. Log Horizon and then Konosuba. And then also kind of vaguely, not so much Recovery of an MMO Junkie. Not really going to the virtual world, but kind of sort of like that. Oh no, jumping for only needed actual videos. Actual video games, not sad dad simulations. What is your favorite video games that I can name you my top 3. First one is definitely Deus Ex. The first one is definitely the first Deus Ex. My favorite game. It's my favorite game of all time. It's just... I love that game. I love that game so much. I need to replay it again, install some mods, get to play it again. Miss that game so much. Maybe do a stream. Maybe I would love. Maybe tomorrow we can do a little bit of a Deus Ex stream because we get to the first level, and then just man, reminiscent of good old times. I played that game when I was in freaking middle school, and it's just so much fun. And I played it on a freaking notebook. I remember I played that on a notebook in middle school. It's just so fun. Like it's freaking HP Mini, because Deus Ex is one of those games where you can literally run it at anything. You can run it at anything. I run it on my notebook, my very small HP Mini notebook. I played it alongside like Unreal Tournament, very old school FPSs in there, and Doom, and not Doom, and also Doom. And then Deus Ex is one of them, and Deus Ex and System Shock. Deus Ex, just fucking loved it. What the fuck? I love appabend now. What happened? What happened? What happened? Did I say something wrong? Yes, that's a great idea. Yes, I would. Then we'll do it tomorrow. Stream Deus Ex. Not sure if I have installed it here though. If I don't have it installed here, I have to re-download everything again. Fuck. Yeah, I love Deus Ex. It's my all-time favorite game. And then I have I could really name my top 3 though, but Persona 4 is definitely in there. Persona 4 is definitely in there, which is strange because Persona 4 it was last year I played Persona 4 and I loved it. It is rare for me to play a game and I instantly loved it. Holy shit. Also, there's this JRPG that I bought. I haven't played it yet, but it's called Legend of Heroes Trails of Cold Steel. I should probably get to it. I haven't played it. I bought it, but I haven't get the chance to play it. Oh, I do have it here. Deus Ex Game of the Year Edition and Deus Ex Revision. Nice. Get to Deus Ex, definitely. Anyway. Streaming Deus Ex with Alex Jones playing in the background. Wow. Yes, please. You ever played Planescape Torment? I actually do. I have, but I have zero memory of it because I remember playing it a bit, not much, but a bit. And it's also one of the games that I play in my notebook because it's very low tech, very old school. Anything can run Planescape Torment. It's one of those games I play in the notebook, and I don't know. I barely have any memories of it. I remember liking it though. What else? Persona 3 is better than 4. Nah, not in terms of the story. Persona 3 story, the intro was very rocky. It's very awkward, and the introductions to the characters and their personas are just off. Like, it's a little bit, just shove it in there. It's like, they're just kind of there. Like, here, a character. They just so happen to have a persona. Persona 4, they introduce the characters. They slowly but surely. The pacing is much better in the intro. But, to be fair to Persona 3, the second half is definitely much better than Persona 4. It's much more it's great. It's much better. It has a lot of stakes in it, lots of build-up. Great. Persona 4 has some bitchin' music, but as a game, I prefer the theme of Persona 3. Persona 4's music is a lot more leans on the nostalgic side. I have to go again. I love your channel. Answer. Keep doing what you're doing. Okay, thank you. I've played Persona 4. I played Persona 3. I played Persona 2, 3, 4, and 5. The Indonesia was a piracy paradise on the PS1 and the PS2 era. Yes. Yes. Oh, yes. You can't imagine it. It's, oh my God. It is such a piracy paradise. Like, one store here, it sells pirated video games. One store there sells pirated video games. Pirated video games, pirated video games, pirated video games. Now it's not. In Denpasar, we have lineups of freaking there's a section in Denpasar where it's just lineups of PS4 stores and game console stores. It's like PS4 current gen console stores. Just I didn't even know they existed until I went back to Bali last time, and they're just popping in there like, holy crap, they're actually selling these stuff. Not bad. Anyway, so I think we should get. I'm gonna get to some of a couple of questions. Hey, have you heard of a book called The Monster Girl Encyclopedia? Yeah, I heard it. Thoughts of Venom? I'm not sure. I love Persona 3, but I have nothing to play Persona 4 or 5 on DX. Huh. Alright, let's see. Oh yeah, Trails of Cold Steel is amazing. It starts off a bit slow, but RPG doesn't also... here's a tip. Always pick Laura. Your general thoughts on the state of Indonesian YouTubers? Like, were you aware of some drama happens or something like that? I only aware of one drama that my sister told me about about one vlogger that cheats on his boyfriend or something like that. I just don't really care. Don't really care. Is Louis Levi a weeb degenerate faggot? I don't know if he identifies as such, maybe. Tom Hardy, the movie. Thoughts on what is SA2? SA2? Have you ever heard of the Fate series? Yeah. My friend is a huge fan of the Fate series. Very huge fan of the Fate series. He couldn't stop banging about it. It's like, hey, you should actually finish the Fate visual novel. Which, come to think of it, oh fuck, I left it in my old laptop. I didn't want to play that again. Oh my god. Anyway. Alright, let's get into the topic of the day. So, this is his promise. We've been 20 minutes. I promised 15, but 20 minutes is already enough. New God of War game does not feature a jump button. And I'm not sure. It is indeed a news because, again, the previous God of War have jump button. And not only did they have a jump button, they use the jump button for combos, for specific attacks that you can unleash to the enemy. And also some platforming sections. But the platforming sections in God of War 2 or God of War games are just... Thoughts on Cloverfield Paradox? I haven't seen any of the Cloverfield movies. I heard they're good, but I do want to see 10 Cloverfield Lane though. It sounds interesting. It's more of a thriller than an alien invasion movie. Sonic Adventure 2. That's a weird question. You asked that out of nowhere. No, I'm not sure. I don't know about Sonic Adventure 2. The only Sonic game that I played was Sonic R. Yeah, wrap your head around that. Lou Levi says Ergo Proxy and Psychopaths are pretentious shit. Or agree or disagree? Ergo Proxy, definitely yes. Psychopaths, I'm not sure because I haven't watched it in full. I haven't watched it in length. Maybe he's right, but I'm definitely agreeing with the Ergo Proxy one. Anyway, let's get to the news. Soon after its initial debut, the new God of War promised fans a stark departure from the series' tried and true elements. While Kratos would still feature prominently in the game, the story, gameplay, and approach all felt like something new for developer Sony Santa Monica. It is indeed something new, and I gotta give credit for at least they're trying something new for the series. Well, something new. By something new, I mean they move on into something that is already established, a narrative sort of approach, more narrative sort of focused approach on the God of War series, but still. In a lot of ways, God of War is a completely new game. Sony ditching some of the familiar gameplay elements from the past games. Come to think of it, Sony has been the ones, like Chris Reagan once tweeted this out, that Sony's exclusive games are just movies pretending to be games. And I would say, well, no, you have the Persona games, you have Yakuza, you have Gravity Rush, etc. But then he's not really helping. Also Bloodborne. But then this game is not helping. It's really not helping the freaking case. I'm just sorry. It's this. As part of the major Game Informer cover story, Sony's Santa Monica revealed a ton of new information about God of War, from the new approach to gameplay to the relationship between Kratos and his son Atreus. How do you pronounce that? Atreus. But it was the small detail about the jumping that may have slipped past readers unnoticed. Kratos will use the landscape. Now, the lack of jump button does not necessarily mean that Kratos can't jump at all. Oh, so the jump will be using a quick time event. It's a contextual. Only the players will be able to make character jump directly. Yeah, it's gonna be contextual. So it's not that Kratos cannot jump, literally cannot jump, but the jump controls will be contextual. Anyway, with God of War deploying a closer camera and a more cinematic approach, that is also a problem, because I've seen the gameplay footage of God of War in, what is it, E3 20... Was it 2016 or 2017? Either which, because I've seen the gameplay footage basically, and it does look like they're trying to go into a more closer sort of. It's like Hellblade. That's the best way that I can describe it. It's like Hellblade. It's exactly like freaking Hellblade. Like they have a more narrative sort of focus, a lot of beat 'em ups, hack and slash elements. I mean, it's like freaking Hellblade. And I don't know if God of War can pull the story off. Because here's the thing, the story of God of War 1, at least to my brother, because he's the one who played, it's pretty good. It's self-contained. It knows what it tries to do. God of War 2, again, it's like the Pirates of the Caribbean. Like the first one is self-contained. 2 and 3 just drags on, and I don't know if God of War is just going to drag on, or it's going to start off establishing a franchise, or maybe it's going to do what Pirates of the Caribbean's 4, which I was there a Pirates of the Caribbean 4? I forgot. I think there was. Was it called Dead Men Tell No Tales? No, that was the 5th one. The 4th one was called On Strangers' Ties. Yeah, there it is. Seriously, I think it's going to go that route. I'm afraid that it's going to go to that route, but we'll see with God of War. What else? Similar to the Batman Arkham games, Sony Santa Monica is going for a camera position that is very close to the main character. No, not in Arkham. When you're going to combat mode, the camera goes further up, and it goes to a little bit, slightly top-down perspective. Not necessarily getting close to the character. As a result, it will be hard to have players jumping at will and not having camera lose focus of the character. Since God of War is still some time away from release, players will likely have to wait and see how big of an impact the lack of jump button has on gameplay. At first blush, it sounds like a major change, but it could very well make sense in the context of what Sony Santa Monica is trying to do. Well, we'll see how they're going to implement it. And the one thing I'm worried is that it's going to be more cinematic. And God of War's story, again, they're not the greatest thing ever, but it does drag on. It gets sillier and sillier as it went on. It should have just stayed on the first one, but it moves on. Anyway. Like Hellblade, but yeah, it's gonna... You played Sonic R, you poor bastard. Okay, man, my childhood is bad. I played Sonic. It's a horrible game. But I remember playing it a lot for some reason when I was a kid. I don't know. Because you told us how amazing Nier Automata is, I started playing it. I'm like 2 hours in and it's amazing. It is amazing. Ergo Proxy, I have mixed feelings. Like the ideas, but subpar narrative structure held it back. My problem with Ergo Proxy, my biggest criticism of Ergo Proxy, here's one thing that I fucking hate. Okay? It starts off with Riel. And established that, holy shit, she's a fucking kick-ass character. I love this character. I want to know what's in there. I want to know her story. I want to know her background. I want to know what's going on with her. I want to know what she's trying to do. Story moves on a little bit, then it goes to Vincent. Some random fucking dork out of nowhere that it just met up at the first place. Okay, I don't know who this Vincent is, but let's focus on Riel. She's pretty freaking interesting. I love her character. And then midpoint into the freaking anime, it focuses a lot more on Vincent. And I was like, who the fuck is this dork? I don't want to focus. Get back to Riel. For fuck's sake, get back to Riel. She's a lot more interesting. She has a lot of character. She's a lot more interesting. I want to know her story more than this Vincent freaking dork who just so happened, oh, he's a freaking, he has a Jekyll and Hyde sort of personality and he's gonna turn into a monster anytime soon. Like, and then literally the second, from episode 6 to episode 10, it's literally focused on Vincent. I was like, fuck this anime. I don't give a shit anymore at that point. I was like, get back to fucking Riel! Holy shit! Oh, anime. Anyway. Chris Raygun, at least Sony has exclusive tapes. I swallow and chew gum. How much life do I still have? Oh my god. By new, they mean they hardly had to play it to beat it, which is their favorite type of game. I want the Catgirls button. The only way to get away without a jump button is if they add a boy button, like the Mario button in Luigi's Mansion. So Hellblade will become a new trend. Yeah, it will be... Yahtzee is gonna say, it's not like God of War butt. It's like Hellblade butt. Should we play for a trap button? No, I don't think so. On Stranger's Big Tease. Yeah, I didn't even forget it. I like the 4 themes of Hellblade. Other than that, the game was... Let's get this out of the way. I like the themes of Hellblade. Other than that, the game was fucking shit. Hellblade isn't really about the gameplay. It's like saying the Spec Ops The Line gameplay was shit. It is. It absolutely fucking is. But the story is good. The theme, the characters is that tries to tackle the way they present the story. The presentation is pretty damn nice. I like it, and it's $30 too. So you get your price worth. Have you watched JoJo yet? I really need to. You mean the Fire Pirates of the Caribbean? You mean the firework game that got a movie? You mean a theme park ride? Yeah, it was a theme park ride. For the Fate Sires here, what I would do, skip everything except 0. Alright. I haven't played the visual novel though, so I'm not paying too much attention to the anime. Because they haven't finished, was it Heaven's Feel? I forgot, they haven't finished Heaven's Feel yet. They instead move on to Apocrypha. Which, according to my Fate friend, was fucking garbage. Anyway, spot on. I like real Ingo Proxy that they switched to a different character. They did that in Planets, but that was amazing, so I'll let it pass. Alright. Have you heard of the world of our God and Savior, JoJo Bizarre's Revenge? I already heard that. Fuck, marry, kill, Kitana, Jade, Milena. Controversial opinion. I would fuck Milena. Vincent got hotter in the second half. Still doesn't excuse the fact that he's a freaking tiresome character. Admit that you like Riel better because she's hot. That's one part of the reason. I'm not gonna deny that. She's fucking hot. But it's just, even if she's not fucking hot, even if she looks like a fucking bitch, her character is interesting. She's badass. She shoots stuff. She shoots. She knows how to shoot. She knows how to investigate. Vincent is just some dork. The world doesn't revolve around you. What makes you say that? Morning, man. Have you read Gantz? No, but I've heard of it. Hideous Kojima. What do you think of Nekopara for this? Nekopara is on Switch? That is interesting. You played Sonic R when you were a kid. I played Sonic 06 when I was younger. Oh my god. My condolences, man. Gameplay is just accessory to the story, aesthetics, and the themes. Yeah, there are some games that do that. Melina will bite your dick off. Be careful. Actually, I'm still wondering why women who do blowjobs don't bite people's dicks off. I don't know. Apocrypha actually means the non-canon part of the Bible, so basically biblical fan fiction. Oh, that's why it's shite. I see. Anyway. Okay, here's another for the continuation of that. God of War to feature optional boss fight. I want to get into the details here. What do you mean is optional boss fight? Ever since its initial public reveal during E3 2016, it's obvious that the forthcoming PlayStation 4 exclusive God of War is going to be a major departure from the franchise previous entries. Yeah, I know. Speaking to the Game Informer show, God of War director Corey Barlog recently explained that players will either have the choice to take on some of the game's biggest brutes and tough bosses head on, or avoid them in favor of sticking to the mission at hand. Whoa, wait. So, not boss fight? Not optional boss fight, as in just semi-bosses? Not enemies that stronger variety enemies? That's optional in literally every game. Every game has that. Even Xenoblade Chronicles 2 have that. Like, you don't have to fight enemies at level 43, which exists, by the way. They exist in the freaking game world. You don't have to fight enemies in level 43 when you were like level 6. I did try. They just one-hit kill me in one. Still, I still need to figure out the leveling system of Xenoblade, though. Not sure if grinding will actually help, but I do love the salvaging minigame. I really love it. It feels like Rex actually has some work to do, and you get money for it. So it's rare for a video game to make us to do the job that the player character has and actually get paid for it. It's quite rare. And I appreciate Xenoblade to do that. Yeah, I know Persona did this as well, but I just appreciate Xenoblade for doing that. For those unaware, this changes mark the first instance in the action-adventure franchise between boss fights that are actually optional. Yeah, the first time in the franchise, like I said. While some God of War fans might be quick to express ire over the fact that the game will offer optional boss battles, it is important to discern exactly what was said to be interviewed between Barlog and the Game Informer. To be specific, Ben Hansen asked, "Are there optional boss fights in the game?" He just replied yes, and he didn't explore it any further. Well, we're just gonna need to see at that moment. So, still a little on the vague area. Anyway, let's get to the chat here. Can you feel the sunshine? What do you think about the switchboard of the world ends with... Yes! Yes, please! I want that. The switchboard the world ends with you. Yes, please. Yes, please. Fucking do it. Please, I would gladly buy that day fucking one. Get that shit. Blowjob, biting dick, and Ab says he does not like king shit. I'm just pointing out. I'm not saying that that's my king. I'm just pointing out whether or not it's possible. Why aren't there a lot of scenes in which women just bite people's dicks off? I just... Do you like Bleach? Depends. The anime or the actual drink? I didn't like the anime that much, but I love the drink. Yo, Make-A-Wish, my Make-A-Wish Foundation is for you to play JoJo. Jeez. Is Black Panther alt-right? If I gotta be honest with you, I would see Black Panther. I would see it, regardless of the dumbass things that people say. One of the things that I love, I think I discussed it in the last stream. It was one guy who said that, well, a lot of people have said that Wakanda doesn't exist, but Africa exists, and Wakanda is in Africa, therefore it's real. Here's the thing about that, okay? There's an in terms of constructing your argument, there's an argument that is true, that is valid, and then there's sound. True means that the argument, all three arguments are true, but all of them are, they don't follow each other. So for example, you say all dogs are animals, all cats are animals, and therefore all turtles are animals. All statements are true, but they don't follow consistently. A valid argument is like this one. Wakanda is in Africa. Africa is real. Therefore, Wakanda is real. The logic is valid, but the statement is fucking wrong. Anyway. I heard this article was misreported. I'm not sure. That would be interesting if it is. You can jump the Red Devil because he's too hard, but Blue Devil is too easy. You are obligated. Huh? How do you feel about Bitcoin? As a university assignment, I have to explore Bitcoin, but I'm not very sure about it right now. I still don't know how it works. It's confusing, kind of like stocks, maybe, kind of, sort of. I need to explore it later for further, for my university assignment as well. So, chocolate milk or bleach? Chocolate milk, definitely. Where were we? Sleep in an inn that gives you bonus XP, and yes, salvaging is the best way to get money. Yeah, I know. I know. You sleep in an inn, it gives you bonus XP, but you get the bonus XP by killing enemies anyway. So, grinding helps, but upgrading your gear helps a ton more. A lot of the gears are temporary buffs, are buffs, and very minor buffs too. The only temporary buffs, the pouches ones, I just don't feel really using them. Maybe I'll try to get to it. What's your opinion on the media painting Elliot Rodger as alt-right? Everything is like, you're gonna paint everyone that you hate as the freaking alt-right. I've heard so many people complain like Elliot Rodger is a Nazi, Elliot Rodger is an MRA, Elliot Rodger is an alt-right. Like, you can paint him as anything that you just hate. It's so freaking bizarre. More like open world. Let's see here. God of War 4 will replace the fun with boring realism. Appabend gets off the tooth jobs. You want dick biting? Watch the movie Teeth. Huh. You do know that you can buy The World Ends With You on Android iOS, right? Really? I don't know. I haven't been following, but I would play it on the Switch. Just not sure playing on an Android. This is not a very immersive gaming experience. I want to say disagree with Chris, but then I look at Death Stranding and I cry a little inside. You mean Chris Reagan's comment on the PS4? Yeah. Have you ever played Danganronpa or the Ace Attorney Investigation? I haven't played Danganronpa, but I've played Ace Attorney, the very first one on the DS, and it was good. What do you think of the LA Noir remastered thing for the Switch? I would get it. It looks interesting if they fix the freaking driving controls. There was a movie about a mermaid that kills people by sucking them off. Oh, thank you, Cinema Snobs. Aha. Typical. Black Panther is alt-right in the comics, but in the movie he's a dumb as the W. Cuck BS. Venom will be Cuck BS. Venom will be a masterpiece. I don't know. We'll see. I haven't seen Black Panther yet. I need to get the confirmation right. Do you have a waifu? Kind of. Maybe not, sort of, because I don't know. To say definitely that I have a waifu is, I have a character that I love, but to consider them my waifu, it's wasn't there some YouTuber who said that Rotten Tomatoes would discredit any negative review to make sure that Black Panther gets a 100%? No, how it works is that Rotten Tomatoes will basically, oh shit, I accidentally prayed my Switch controller. Oh no. Thank God it actually. Rotten Tomatoes will boost 20% on movies starring black people. I don't know why, but I'm not sure. Because here's the thing. Here's a very interesting thing. Because if you guys haven't seen this movie, I highly recommend this movie to check out. It's called Black Dynamite. It is, oh boy, it's such a very fun movie. Very, very fun blaxploitation movie. It was made surprisingly in 2009, but it's so retro. It captures it so freaking well. It's almost insane. It's insane. Like, I thought this movie was made back in the days, but it was actually made recently. It was so good, and they're gonna make a sequel for that. I want to know the reaction of the mainstream media about the sequel to Black Dynamite. I really want to know. Will it just be the same as Black Panther? I am a lot more anticipating my because Black Panther's reaction so far has been just predictable. It's very predictable with the mainstream media sorts. But Black Dynamite, I want to know how people would react to that. I really want to know. Yeah. Black Ops 4 is coming. Blops 4. It's called Blops 4. Jeez. Yeah, people believe, ironically, that Wakanda is a real place. On Bitcoin, look at the South Sea bubble. Extra Credits did a good series on the Extra History channel. Different to the normal channel, the Extra History channel is actually good. All right. Pro tip: evasion is broken to the point where super bosses become a joke. Jeez. Pouch items and accessories get better as the game goes on. Well, should check that. Which one you are more aware of, American politics or your own country's politics? I gotta be honest, it's American politics, definitely. Because I don't subscribe. There hasn't been, most of Indonesian YouTubers don't talk politics, and even when they do talk politics, they make clickbaits. Like, oh my god, this politician said really stupid statement. This politician does this horrible, stupid thing. And then you scroll down to the comments, it was like, wow, like it's so strange because maybe because I haven't been interacting with people that much. Maybe because I'm really used to with people in the West cursing, but Indonesians cursing is fucking gut-wrenching. Like, it hits you. Like, it's insane. It is insane how oh my god, I just can't describe it. I can't describe. Imagine the nicest person that you see in high school or something like that. Then out of nowhere, this person said, "Hey, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you, fuck you." They just shouts freaking words in it. It's just unexpected. Like the amount of people who curse in it, and not only that, the curses that they shout. I try to find logical arguments in any of these people. It's very rare. It's like, to be fair, that happens in 10% of the YouTube that happens in every YouTube comment section ever, but it's a bizarrely high frequency in Indonesians. Like, it is definitely higher. Maybe because we have problems with education. I don't know. Anyway, what else? Have you played an Atelier game? No, but my friends have. I've seen the gameplay, and my friend actually, the Atelier, what was it called? It's basically the chemist. Was it chemist or I forgot. But I my friend already gets to that, and it looks nice, but it's not my type of game. Black Dynamite cartoon. Only saw clips of the movie. Oh, you need to see the movie, man. It's very good. Favorite Western cartoon. It would be either Batman the Animated Series. My Western cartoons. Oh, actually no, it's Avatar: The Last Airbender, definitely. But I haven't seen. But to be fair, I haven't seen a lot of Western cartoons, so I need to see more, I guess. The movie or the anime, Black Dynamite, both. Actually, they're both great. The animated series has zombie pimps, alien celebrities, Elvis Presley, O.J. Simpson, a giant white ape, and a frog puppet, preacher, or pimp. Like, if that doesn't sell you, go see it. The movie is a lot more grounded and very blaxploitation. The anime goes bonkers. Fucking bonkers. Apparently, there's one review that has negative views on Black Panther and people went batshit on the dude. We'll get to that. Black Panther and how being treated by the MSM is so goddamn toxic. Hey, appabend, what about Hetalia? I'm not too familiar with Hetalia, to be perfectly honest. Anyway, let's see here. Wasn't Black Dynamite show from Adult Swim? It's one of the greatest thing you have ever seen, and you're welcome. Yeah. Yeah. Oh, watch Black Dynamite show on Adult Swim. Yeah, sorry. We should get Scorpion to drag all the SJWs down to hell. I think most people wrote English starting from the curse words. I think the first thing I said to an American was nigga. Damn. What is your favorite GTA game? It would definitely be San Andreas. I know it's a very stereotypical answer, but it's San Andreas. It's for me. For me, San Andreas. Was there a post out there that says, here are your games in your series, and what your favorite games in the series will tell you tell about what you really are? And if I pick San Andreas, I would be, wow, typical, cliched. Not Vice City, San Andreas, seriously. And by the way, for the record, the driving in San Andreas is much more fun than GTA 4. Thoughts on Monster Hunter hurting innocent animal? Man, this game hurts a lot more innocent animal than it needs to fucking be. And you go all the way to shit on Monster Hunter? Are you fucking kidding me? Oh. Maybe because Monster Hunter is popular. And they have... For fuck's sake, Xenoblade has freaking... You can hurt animals! Innocent animals in Xenoblade! Like, the animals, the freaking rabbits that have the weird arms and as a tail, they didn't do nothing! You can literally hurt them just because... Just because. You paid so much attention to Monster Hunter World because it's the next popular thing that people need to just get angry at. I need to get a shock absorbent freaking table. This table is gonna... Anyway. What else? A really good Western animation is Generator Rex. Highly recommended. Huh. Hetalia sucks? Oh. Remember when they announced Black Panther? Black people on Twitter were acting like it was the second coming of Jesus. Should there be a Manhunt 3? If it's developed by Rockstar, yes. Otherwise, no. Hetalia is World War II, but Moe Bishis. Indeed. Piss or bleach. I assume you're referring to the drink now. Definitely bleach. Anyway, when did you had your fist boner? I'm not sure what you're trying to say there, but anyway, let's get into the memes because there are tons and tons of them, and we're barely an hour in, and we get to the memes here now. So, first off, we have this. There is now a K in LGBTQ. There is now a K in LGBTQICAPF2K plus. There was a 2K in there, so LGBTK. Oh, got to raise is there. 2K. There's 2K KK a plus K. LGBTQICAPF2KKK. Holy fucking shit! That. Oh my god! Why would you do such a thing? If you don't hurt the innocent animals, they'll eat us. If you don't train her, then we can't get strong enough to save the world. This is a very interesting dilemma there. Only 2K? It's already outdated. I have a 4K TV in my house. I identify as 2K. I identify as 2K. What does it even mean? Queer, I guess. Queer. What is Q? What is it? A Q? Q. What is Q? Is it? I identify as Q from Star Trek. Anyway, ICA. ICA. Maybe we know what that is. K's king. Wait, what? K is king? K is king? Are you fucking kidding me? K is king, so king is now in a protected minority, so that's pretty much fucking everyone. Everyone is not a protected class. Congratulations. If you have a kink, you're part of the LGBTQICAPF2K plus. Oh, be careful what you wish for LGBT History Month. It's a verified account also. Oh. Anyway. Yeah, it does feel like the freaking cat just jumped into the keyboard. It's like, that's it. Oh, Tumblr writes, you have a cat. It's lying on your fucking keyboard. But then again, not a lot of people browse Twitter on the desktop anyway. So it must have been the cat playing with a freaking mouse. And not a freaking... mouse! A pretty freaking smartphone. Jesus Christ, mouse. We're all LGBT now, I guess. We're all LGBT. Oh, what was that? There's you in there? Oh, there was not you. We could sing the SpongeBob song. I don't know. I couldn't make up the lyric right now, but it would be nice. Can somebody make up the lyric for this one? F is for what? 2 is for what? K is for what? Oh. Say nigger. My dad was making a watch show with him. Did you respond to the trap bun comments earlier? No. No, I don't. Well, which one? Why do I have to come to the same conclusions as someone else just because I don't see things with the same likeness to them? What is wrong with having my own personal bias? I don't know. For some reason, they want to add another letter for pedophiles. That's how horrible it's gone. Pedos think it's openly okay to identify as pedos. It's sick. Who is your OG trap? That would be Haku from Naruto. Like the guy is a fucking trap. The one my favorite thing, my absolute favorite thing. I don't know if this happens in the Japanese dub, in the Japanese dub, but in my Indonesian dub, they have a woman to voice Haku, like legit woman. So everybody was so confused. Like this is a guy. This is a guy. And then they have a woman to voice Haku. I'm not sure the Japanese dub. But then again, they also have a woman to voice freaking Kenshin from Rurouni Kenshin. It sounds so off. Might as well watch the dub. I know it's not your taste, but what is your opinion on Sword Art Online? I think I've already answered that. I prefer when it makes fun of it. I prefer when it makes fun of the anime. When anime that makes fun of it or tries something new instead of just playing it completely straight. My foot fetish will be protected, thank God. Would you rather fuck Goku so hard to get semen coming out of your nose or be paid with a prostitute by Mr. Krabs? I fuck Goku so you get semen coming out of your nose. Actually, fucking Goku until semen comes out of your nose sounds fucking hardcore. It is my OG trap because it confused everybody when they were kids. It confused me, certainly. I asked my friends, they confused them as well. And even one of my friends who is a huge anime fan, when I shared this revelation, he is so utterly shocked. Like his face is so priceless. Like, and then I asked him and I was like, you just know this? Like, you just know about this? Like, I find it unbelievable that you're an anime fan. You didn't know that Haku was a freaking female, freaking male. Oh. Breaking news: the LGBT 2K18 community is an international crusade against kink shaming. Lesbian, gay, transgender, queer, or queer squared. Ian, Captain Autist, persona, fascist, kinky. Jeez. What are your thoughts on extra credits on YouTube? Extra credits YouTube channel? I used to sub to them, but then again, but a lot of things that they say are basically things that maybe because I used to watch them when I was in high school. When I was in middle school and high school, I used to watch them a lot. Maybe because I find their information very informative. But as I grow up, as I become more and more critical to the things that I see, like for example, as I play a freaking video game, and then I notice that a lot of their videos are basically stating the obvious, at least to me. To me, it's just basically stating the obvious. I don't know. Maybe it's just me growing up. Consequences of me growing up. But a lot of the videos are. Sometimes they point out interesting things, but a lot of the times for me right now, they just basically state, well, here are the things that happen, and here's the game mechanics that does this. This game mechanics over here will lead to this. Like, even just for me, maybe because I'm growing up, I just didn't really think of it that much. Have you heard of one of the best anime, Hunter Squared? Hunter Squared. Yeah, my friend has been banging me on to see it, but it's like 50 episodes. Last month, I talked to my friend and said they were surprised to learn that Kurapika is a man. those in the LGBT community gets an LGBT for what 401k when they retire. Bro, search Chevalier Deon. It's the OG trap of reality. Huh. When I found traps, someone pointed out a girl was actually a guy, and I thought, well, too late to go back now. Fab furiously. Anyway. Oh, speaking of traps, we got to this. This is a very bizarre. Somebody pointed this out. Here's the thing. I don't know why. It's always people trying to project themselves into traps when it's not necessary. It's not them. You're not them. I'm sorry. Traps are girls. No, traps are guys. No, traps are guys. You. Oh, first statement already. That's wrong. Oh my god. That first statement. That's wrong. Just wrong. Traps are girls. Oh my god. You are wrong. You are wrong. Yes, we're trans. Do you remember that time where I was browsing this article that says 33 gender, there are 33 registered genders, and you have a male, a female, and then you have a trans male and a trans female. So, according to that sort of legislation, girls and trans, they're both different genders, so I was about to have an idea suggested to Tumblr that people have multiple genders. But I don't want to give them too much ideas. Traps are girls. Wrong. Yes, we are trans. Also wrong. Don't be angry about it. Please respect us. Discounting the previous two statements, I highly agree. Don't be angry about it. Please respect freaking traps. Respect them. Like respect them. Love them. And you're gay. Traps are girls. Yes, we're trans. Wrong. Just wrong. Wrong. But you certainly don't have to be angry about it, and you certainly have to respect people. Not just trap stuff, people in general. Do you consider Caglio's throw from Granblue Fantasy a trap or not? I haven't seen it. But can traps be boys and girls? Hidari, what's your opinion on this? They are called traps because you run away screaming, "It's a trap!" Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean they're wrong. Put yourself in their shoes. Just because you don't believe it doesn't mean they're wrong. Put yourself in their shoes. Okay, so let me put myself in the shoes of a trans person. And then I take an example like, this is a Stofo. Is that a Stofo? This is an example. Is that a Stofo? Astolfo still identifies as a man. Nagisa still identifies as a man. Naoto still okay, not Naoto, but who else? I think Haku still identifies as a man. So traps are girls. It's you shoving your opinion to the actual traps. And I think the opinions of the actual trap, what they think of their gender, is a lot more valuable than what you think. If you were Sonic the Hedgehog, how much would you masturbate? If you were Sonic the Hedgehog, how much would you masturbate? Implying that Sonic the Hedgehog masturbates a lot more often than normal human beings? Can Sonic even masturbate? I'm not sure. Is Sonic even naked? Is Sonic all this time naked and he only wears boots? It's kind of like it's a bizarre question that I asked to Crash. He at least he wear pants. Not sure if Sonic is completely freaking naked all this time. There was a hilarious scene from Xenoblade 2 that I would use as a freaking clip instantly. Just shove it. It was Gramps saying, "You're exposing too much skin." Well, the pot killing kettle black. Oh, that is so hilarious. Oh, it was how fast. It's not how much, it was how fast you would masturbate. Okay, now I get it. Anyway, to explain, Cagliostro was a guy at birth, but he made a replacement body that happens to be female. The soul inside is still the same. So, that's actually very interesting. I would love to know how people feel. How do people feel? It's kind of like your name, essentially, in some ways. Speaking of your name, one thing I find confusing about your name is why just in the middle part that they've, oh, I don't want to spoil it anyway. Just fucking see the movie. If you haven't seen Your Name, see the movie. It's excellent freaking movie. Excellent freaking movie. Great movie. Excellent. But it just, without spoiling anything, why couldn't they figure out that they're in a different, no, I'm not gonna spoil it anyway. Let's just move on. This is not an ironic tweet, by the way, for the record. Dumbledore is best yaoi. Have you ever fapped or masturbated so hard that smoke or fire came out? That's fucking hardcore. But no. I would love to see what would happen if that's the case, but no. What's the first adult content you stumbled across? Shampoo commercials. I don't know. That's weird to say. Shampoo freaking commercials. That's the first freaking adult content that I got exposed to, and I for some reason fapped to cartoon shampoo commercials. The ones that have the women take a bath and take a shower and everything like that. I don't know. I don't know. Anyway. Oh, silly boys. You want to call me names because Nolan Bushnell lost an award for being a sexual creep? Fool! I am the woman that didn't back down from giving it. You are like a fly buzzing. The workplace will treat women with respect. All your insults will change that. Just more highlights on the fact that Brianna Wu is freaking nuts. You were staring, pervert. If Brianna Wu is a woman, then I'm a fish with legs. Which one? The Kodomo one with the child and shampoo commercials? Oh, fucking no! Oh, nice. It's nice that they actually... Why would they name it freaking Kodomo? Oh my god, that is so stupid. There was a shampoo named Kodomo. Oh, let's move on. I just want to say... congratulations, very talented indeed. He did it. He did a great job. He's accomplished something in life. He built his own PC. He invents a new computer. Like, he has done something revolutionary. He has brought something excellent to mankind. He has contributed. He is the savior for their next generation. Talented 11-year-old Joshua Ngoka invents a new Ngoka. We didn't pronounce it Ngoka or Ngoka. Ngoka invents a new computer. The East London student made the machine after saving £600 to buy parts. Wow. 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 Congratulations. It is. You have a very good talent in there. You have a. It's a very good talent you have in there. You have saved humanity from mankind. You have made people to actually go to you have actually made people to build their own PCs instead of being a fucking console peasant. Terry Crews, is this you when you were young? Just asking. An 11-year-old whiz kid has invented a high-spec computer from his bedroom in East London. Wow. Revolutionary. Such a what an amazing kid. Joshua Ngoka from East Ham constructed the machine in 4 hours after saving $600 to purchase various computer components. It's so great. Like he made it. He made his own computer. Like first you have the casing, you have the case, then you have the motherboard, then you have the cooling, then you have the RAM, preferably DDR4, 16 gigs of DDR4 RAM, then you have the graphics card, sexy GTX 1080 Ti, dual GTX 1080 Ti, so SLI dual GTX 1080 Ti, and then you have the processor, which will be a Ryzen, or would it be a Ryzen, or would it be an Intel 7700K, or a Ryzen 7, or maybe a Ryzen Threadripper. He does a really good job. What are the specs, fam? I would love to know. I would love to know. How can you make this revolutionary? This such revolutionary thing. I am wondering, man. I'm just, it's a very talented kid. Very talented kid. Get high hopes for your kid. Congratulations. Go on in the future. Oh, that's a very cheerful meme. That is genuinely heartwarming. Thank you so much. Anyway, YouTube, why did you not tell me there was a stream from my boy? Stream's always late. There's a difference between building a computer and inventing a computer. Who needs Apple when you have your own personal computer? To be honest, after the whole Clockboy thing, I have trouble believing he really built it. Oh, come on. Man, he built a computer. Like, he built. It is insane. Like you should believe it. It is right now. It is the time of day in which we progress, in which not just white people, they can achieve things. It's black people as well. They can progress and actually make something good, just for once. What if we genetically engineered elephants to produce spider silk so we could use it instead of the metals in most everyday items? Just because spider silk is way tougher than steel. Ah. Ever think of doing a live stream with Shady Corner? I don't know what that is. And I invented a new salami on rye. Nice. Congratulations. Anyway. Speaking unironically, I think they wrote the article just because the kid is black. Oh my god. Oh my god. No. They write this article because we just need to highlight the fact that we live in a progressive society. I mean, come on. Anyway, let's move on. Oh, this meme. I loved it so much. I love you, mommy. I love you, mommy. High quality freaking fought in there. Just this pure, unadulterated fought. I love you, mommy. I have a boyfriend. Oh, the level of fought here is higher. It's just up the freaking antes here. Up the freaking antes here. It's good to see others making improvements instead of more feminist BS. Black people can put together parts that white people invented. Well done, nigger. Oh my god. Not as. Oh, speaking of which, I need to send obligatory tweets. Obligatory anti-fought tweets. Anti-fought tweets. These are very high quality, very good anti-foughts tweet that I need to get into because it's very good. Let's open up a Discord for a bit. Did you share this? No, not in here. In my personal private Discord where only me, and I was only setting shit in there because I'm too lazy to get a freaking here's one. Right, as it's uploading, we're gonna continue on. It's the Fought Patrol. Do you like Attack on Titan incest porn, or which Mikasa and well, who's the main character again? Oh my god, I forgot. I think we should be back. We should be back. Hello, appabend-sama. Is everything kimochi? Everything is fucking horrendous. My god! Internet! What is wrong with you? I already bought a much better package for today. Just crashing every single fucking time. Here's the one thing I really hate. They only have one ONT. Okay. It's basically the modem that converts that gets the fiber optic signals on into so that it converts it to the internet. They only have one brand of ONT, and that's the Huawei. Instead of the what was it called? There's the ZTE and there's Alistar. I forgot what the other one. The Al one was pretty damn good because it wasn't by Bali, and the stream in Bali was pretty good, but now it's fucking dead. It's always dead. Kick V. Oh, by the way, Sargon. Just saying, Sargon. Man, that was a meme. You actually took that meme way too seriously. It was a freaking meme from Andy Worski's stream. Maybe you should watch it. Just saying. Do you get tired of someone bringing up the point of walk a mile in my shoes and see things from my perspective? That depends on situation and context. Now, it can be helpful for people to look at others, certain situations in a different perspective. It is certainly, you can make people to understand the perspective, but understanding a perspective does not necessarily mean sympathizing. Not understanding perspective, sympathizing with perspective doesn't necessarily mean that you agree with the perspective. This is a very big distinction that people for some reason miss. And if you look at things from a different perspective, I think you need to see a lot of things in a different perspective. Try to put your shoes in certain people. But that is it's an attempt to understand them. It's an attempt to understand. Like the reason why I'm doing a lot of these videos, I want to understand the viewpoints of the feminists or the Tumblrites or whatever, the people who say that traps are girls. I want to understand the viewpoint. But the problem is the way you explain the viewpoint, it cannot make me understand it. I just can't relate to it. Maybe you have a problem with expressing yourselves, which is indeed an issue for a lot of people. I certainly have issues with expressing myself as well, but you need to be able to make it so that other people can relate to you. But then again, that implies that these sorts of people have empathy, which tends to not be the case. That's sad. Anyway, we're all Catholics here. You probably already said it in the past, but what is your opinion on the gaming loot box controversy? Whoa, that is ancient. That is one ancient topic that I thought we already moved on past this. But well, the shortest version the short version is go watch my countless videos talking about loot boxes, and long version is I don't like loot boxes. It's meh. It's garbage. It's for the record, this thing technically also have loot boxes, but the loot boxes, it's a mechanic of loot box, not necessarily loot box in and of itself, not necessarily microtransaction, because you get the blades by opening a blade core. You don't know whether or not the blade that you're going to get will be the blade that you want, because I really want a healer blade that does more than freaking water. Then I got a healer blade that does fire. I give it to Nia because the only way for you to get healing is from Nia and the fusion not the fusion combo, the driver combo. Try to put your shoes in certain people. Actually, if you take that statement literally, that is actually a very good idea too. You like biting dicks and licking shoes, and then you say you don't have any kink. Huh? When have I ever claimed that I don't have any kinks? I'm just saying that my kink is not that. There's a difference between me saying I don't have kinks and my kink is not that. Because people certainly have kinks, it's just that not all kinks are in everybody's taste. Just because they have kink doesn't mean that they like all kinks. Anyway, what else we have here? Actually, I'm gonna grab some water as you read this, because it's so freaking good. Oh, right. I'm back. Oh. Yep, indeed. Yu-Gi-Oh! Is the original loot box. Right. So yeah, here it is. More college kids pledged to remove testicles if Trump builds wall. You fucking what, mate? You're fucking what, mate? As reported previously, 2 students at the University of California stated they would publicly remove their penis if Trump enforced the existing USA Mexico build the Trump wall, build the Trump legislation. I'm so sorry. Why would you do this? Like, you're gonna castrate yourself. I was like, I don't give a shit about you. Like, here's the thing. This is why I find protests that friend people to kill themselves is so stupid. Because because here's the thing. As much as I hate to say this, let's be real here. Politicians don't really tend to care about the lives of everyone. So when you threaten to kill yourself, politicians tend to really not care. You go fucking kill yourself all you want. So if you try to threaten the hunger strike, you gotta basically shut your mouth, because this is what happened in the protests here. They basically sewed their mouth shut as a form of protest, and then you're basically just going to put your mouth back up again anyway, and you're not gonna literally die from it. And even if you die, like, if you die, there are going to be 2 outcomes. Either the government will change the legislation based on what you demand, or they don't. And if they don't, your death is fucking pointless. You'll die for nothing. So might as well. Here's my suggestion: if you're in there for protest, and if your threat is the lives of people, be a fucking terrorist. Like, threaten to blow up a school if you don't change certain demands from the government. That is so much better than threatening your own life. That is such a pussy fucking move. Just saying. Anyway, where are your parents? Okay, let's move on. What is this? Oh. This is. I would put this tweet just in case I see something very interesting. I go oh. Oh. Oh man. I thought I'm gonna puke right there. Jesus Christ. Oh. What language is this? Dutch. Maybe. If I have, or maybe German. My first choice is Dutch. I don't know. Don't kill me if I got it wrong. Anyway, Dutch. I got it right. Anyway, oh, here it is. Dear game developers, can you please stop creating games that need 60+ hours to be cleared? Didn't finish Zelda, Persona 5, Dragon Quest 11. Didn't even start Nier Automata. And now Monster Hunter World is here. How am I supposed to deal with that? Don't play RPGs? Don't play RPGs? Now, I understand you're a busy man, but so am I. I'm very busy. I am a very busy man. I have to balance between playing video games, making videos on YouTube, and also college. I am a very busy man. I need to balance not only just all 3, but also my life here. I live alone. I have to manage my food. I have to manage my laundry. I have to manage my dishes. I have to manage my health. I have to manage everything. I have to wake up early in the morning. I have to do a lot of things. I have to sacrifice a lot in order to actually live. But if you tell game developers to stop making games that require 60 hours to be cleared, I think you should manage your time better. Because I certainly do. Like, you don't have to play these games in one sitting. You can just play it incrementally. Like, maybe play certain games for a couple of hours, and then play another game for an hour or two, and then, for example, here's how I play Nier. I play Nier incrementally. Like I don't usually play. I don't play one straight in a straight run because that would be not healthy. But if you play it incrementally, one by one, you can actually get to the ending. You actually got the second one. So with freaking Xenoblade, because the story is very interesting and intriguing, I ended up playing in one sitting. But you can also choose to play it incrementally, one by one. Persona 5, also, you don't have to play it in one sitting because the game is 60 freaking hours. You don't want to play in one sitting. So you do it incrementally. And it's impossible for people to get engaged in one game for a long time. It's like there's gonna be a time in which you say, okay, I'm a little bit bored now, I'm gonna move on to something else. It's just human beings. It's very rare for people to actually get really invested to a game to the point where they ignore eating, ignore any sorts of there's gonna be a break. Everybody has a break in game. Everybody knows when the time to stop. I know when the time to stop. I know when I need to control myself. I need to spend myself much better. Time management, man. You need to do it. I'm gonna leave. Bye, guys. Aw. Bye. Let's see here. Oh my lord. Is that a tits profile pic? No, that's someone in glasses. Just stick to mobile because you're fucking casual. Nice. Japan sucks. It's a country of misogynistic haters. I don't really think he said that. This guy doesn't know the virtue of value of money. I'd rather pay $50 for a game that'll keep me entertained for more than half a night. If a new Smash Bros. Game came out on Switch and you could play local multiplayer on handheld, would you casually ask someone, wanna smash? Nice. That is a very nice pun in there. Very good. Wanna smash? Don't let the door hit you when the Lord spit you. Nice. Anyway, let's get to the move. Oh, for fuck's sake. This is the most normie sorts of that I've ever gone. Like Earth-chan, obviously, Tide Pod-chan, then you have Jackie-chan. Normie. Oh my god, it's the most normie freaking memes. I'm just putting it here because it's so typically normie. I'm just freaking saying. The Legend of Zelda, the smashing of Becky. Jackie Chan is still smashable. Well, can't argue with that. The Legend of Zelda, Legend of Smash Sona 5, Zelda Automata. Have you seen News Chan? Yes, I have. It's interesting. There's a lot of sitting around doing nothing in Persona and one unnecessary angry breakup moment. Persona needs to have a breakup. It leads to have more dynamics in the romance. Actual freaking breakups would be nice. Jacksepticeye looks odd. Anyway, what else do we have here? Ooh. Oh. Speaking of something interesting, I love this one. This is a very, very nice design handgun. I like this design. It's so good. You'd never see it coming. Ask Jackie Chan on Twitter if he wants to smash me. CJ Coke repeating firearm from Trench Warfare. Application file March 29, 1916. Actually, before we move on, I want to... Oh my god, the stream status is bad. That's why... Anyway, move on. Let's back here. Seriously, this is a very cool, nicely designed concept art, I guess. It's really nice. Very tall right there. 1911 floating in the air. It makes you to see ghosts. Won't the recoil be troublesome? That's actually a good point. Yeah. Where are they going to put the grip in there? Looks like they're gonna pull the trigger by pulling this pin over here, and then how would they handle the recoil is not very sure. And how would they aim also? Like this gun is going to blank fire. This gun is going to fire blankly to the void. Oh, for fuck's sake. Stream's dead again. Yep, it's dead again. Stream is dead. Dead. Stream is dead. It's lagging. Ah, man. If this is the case, for the stream right now, I don't know if I can stream Deus Ex. I would love to stream Deus Ex, the first one though. But stream keeps on dying. Stream is slow, just like a slow stream on us. For fuck's sake. My microphone is lagging too, for some reason. Hello? Test. What's going on? What is that snapping noises in the microphone? That's so weird. Hopefully, streamer is dead, then Sayori the Logan Paul video, and both the memes are referenced. Jeez. Anyway, hopefully this one. Okay, it's back on my end. Well, nice. Anyway, here's the news. Here, F1 is replacing grid girls with grid. I'm sorry, what? F1 is replacing grid girls with grid kids. YouTube's dying again. Lag. It's very bad. How long have we been streaming? We've been streaming for an hour and a half. And the stream is very bad. Look at this. This is typical Indonesian internet. I guess it just happens. I don't know what's going on though. I really don't know what's going on. I think the stream is fine right now, but not very sure. It's just red. It's red on the BS. It goes red and it goes. Oh my god. Stream is dead, dying. Urge, dead, and dying. Stream is dead. It's dead. It's dead. It's fucking dead. It's fucking dead, fam. Stream is dead. Offline again. Oh my god. Status has been weird on the stream. Man, there are so many memes I want to talk about. And the stream just keeps on dying and dying and dying. Let me try to fix this. There are these hilariously awful movies by a man named Neil Breen. Neil Breen, he made masterpieces. Not hilariously awful. He made masterpiece. You need to get that right. This is the prime example of why I hate SJWs and feminists. They create a problem, but instead of solving it, they make it worse. Oh my god. The stream is so bad. Yeah, might as well end it here. So, I don't know. I need to get a confirmation here. I need to make sure it's fine. OBS says it's fine. Yeah, so you know what? It's an hour and 30 minutes anyway, so man, there are so many memes that I really want to talk about, but the internet just sucks, and I don't think we can stream Deus Ex tomorrow. It would be really nice though, but I would love to stream Deus Ex, and I don't think I can stream it tomorrow. So, yeah, I guess I'm just going to... Holy fucking shit! This is appropriate. Fuck you. Oh, my soundtrack choices right now is... Cuphead is my internet provider. This is not fine. Oh, now you say it's good. Fuck you, YouTube. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh, now it's bad. Fuck you, YouTube. You're a fucking tsundere who needs to beat crust in a fucking burn. While this stream is going, I might as well end it fucking here. Thank you guys so much for watching. I am so sorry. I need to really get this internet fixed. And I probably won't be doing any sorts of stream until I can get this sort of shit fucking fixed. This needs to be fucking fixed. So, yeah, take care, guys. Bye.